what's up all the regulars? So today we're going to be doing fuel lines on the 944. So let's get straight into why we want to do this. So 944, the late cars, this is the 87 or 85 and a half and up, this late car. The fuel lines could get dry rotted. These have already been replaced with just a cheap temporary solution. And they squirt fuel right on your hot exhaust. And you see a lot of 944s catching on fire. The biggest ones you want to do in the engine bay is this little jumper right here. And these ones that go over the exhaust. You can see I redid mine and routed them around. But today, we're going to be installing a kit that I bought off one of my friends, Devin. He actually makes these for 944 guys. He sends it with this little pipe cutter. I'll show you that. And then these are metric AN lines. And they're pretty nice. My engine bay theme is black, so I got an all black set from him. And yeah, I'll show you this install. It should be a nice, quick, easy video. Also, Happy New Year. And thank you guys. We're almost at 100 subscribers. We only have one more person to go. Alright, remember, you could always take your 944 wheels off with the impact, but never put them on with one. Here's a nice little BBS RS 131. Alright, so you gotta take the inner fender out. I've never done it on this car, so we're gonna find out together. Looks like it's just a 10 mil for most of this. There's 2 bolts. That one was kind of long. Let's see. This one right here. That's a nut. Oh, plastic. Plastic nut, okay. Looks like there's one underneath the bumper. I'm using my impact driver, by the way, but I'm not gunning it straight off the run. I am slowly seeing how easy they turn. The trick with power tools is not to go full send, which you could see I was kind of doing. I'm running 215s on this car, and the last, I'm not going to call it a track day, but I was rubbing. Alright, well, those are all the bolts I could see. Something I did. Hidden in plain sight, another 10. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to loosen up this fuel line, and I'm going to try to get some pressure, if there is any, out of the system. So I'm going to go. Yours may differ. Like I said, mine's modified. I got regular fuel hose with fuel injection clamps on it. Okay, there we go. Let that one drain a little bit. We'll do the same on this return line. All right, so let's start getting these lines ready to cut. Be careful with the screw, it is plastic. And not only is it plastic, but it's 30-year-old plastic. So you could only imagine. All right. So this is going to be a finicky process right here, because there's not that much room, right, to do this. I'm going to go ahead and loosen up the bottom clamps too. If you've ever used one of these, it's pretty simple. You stick it on. Tighten it down until it's just a little snug, but the wheel can still roll. Right? Scribe the line. Okay, it's loose again. Tighten it. There it goes. There's one. And one custom fuel line out. Now, we're going to cut these offset. Right, so one is this long. I'm going to make the other one about 1 inch shorter. We want to give ourselves room to be able to tighten the new ones, alright? So let's go ahead and pull this one down and out of the way a little bit. Commence heavy breathing. Anyways, so the reason why you're doing it here in an inner fuel well is if these fuel lines fail at this point, it's not near the exhaust. This is the goal right here, is to have spraying, misting fuel away from the hot exhaust headers. Okay, this line's almost done. Oop. And it's got fuel in it. Cool. See why we don't use any tools that spark. Alright, so let's put on some compression fittings. So, what we need is the spinny part, the compression-y part, and then the fitting part. Like that. And then what you're going to do is you're going to just basically tighten this thing up. It needs to be tight, but don't do it so tight that you're stripping threads. It also needs to be pushed all the way down. You need to make sure that it's all the way flush with the pipe. I got a fancy tool that helps me do these. It's called a through socket. Almost there. Okay, there's one. Now let's do another one. There's a ridge on here. I don't know if you can see it, but the ridge goes in the nut, and the skinny part goes into the fitting. Otherwise, it won't compress. See this one on? That one's on there forever. All the way flush. any fancy hand wrenches, so I'm gonna have to use a peasant wrench. Adjustable, but it's all right. So make sure that these things go on without cross-threading. If I'm not mistaken, they are aluminum. Alright, so let's put these hoses on. First one is this one. I just get a little bit of silicone spray. Of course the straw gets messed up. Alright. That'll help it slip right on. And then we're going to get this little clasp. It's just a hose clamped with a fancy cover on it. Push her all the way flush. Slip this thing on. All right, tighten her down. Nice and tight. All right, now this one. Slip on right here. We got another tool. Of course, it's always a good idea to make sure you get your tool off once the part's tight. Cool. Now what we'll do is we'll check for leaks, and it will get you a cold start. This thing's been sitting for about a month. Let's see how she does. A little rough, but okay. So I'm not gonna lie, noob YouTuber, my camera died, and I got the car back together. I have not test driven it yet. I'm about to take it on a road trip, about an hour. But yeah, so basically the whole point of this video is to show you how easy this job is to do. And the fuel lines are only $100. It comes with the cutter. Do not let your 944s burn to the ground because you want to cheap out on $100. Almost 99% of the 944s that are on the road today will need fuel lines replaced, because unless they've already been replaced, these things have a 100% fail rate. They will, if you barely touch them, once they're dry, they will start spraying, misting fuel, which fuel in the mist form is how you make combustion, which is fire. So as soon as it touches exhaust, your car is going to catch on fire. And no matter how many fire extinguishers you carry in your car, you will not be able to contain it. But yeah. So I hope you guys like this video. Thank you guys for almost 100 subscribers. I want to start making more content. Also, this GoPro I'm filming on, I got from the YouTube channel Motion Auto TV. I like to buy his t-shirts, enter his giveaways, and I won a GoPro. So now I'm super motivated. I'll be making more videos, maybe some higher quality videos. Got to learn some editing. I also rebuilt my computer, so now I could do 4K videos. But thank you guys. If you like the content, please like, subscribe, share, tell your friends, comment. If you have any questions, I'll answer them. But see you guys later.